said, my name is Melissa McChesney. I work for the Center for Public Policy Priorities as both a policy analyst and an outreach coordinator. Some of you may have seen me speak about threats to healthcare at different events here in Houston, but today I'm actually not here as a policy wonk. Today I'm here to tell my own story and to introduce you to other members of the Houston community, your community, so they can tell you how Medicaid has impacted their life, directly or indirectly. You see, we can stand up here all day and tell you numbers, like the fact that Texas will lose billions in Medicaid dollars if the Senate passes this bill, and that our state legislature is most likely to respond to that loss by cutting benefits or eligibility. But to truly understand the impact, you have to understand the human impact. Medicaid is a program that's over 50 years old, and it's become an integral piece of the healthcare system in the U.S. So integral that I believe many may not realize the breadth of the program. That's what we hope to highlight here today. So to kick you off, I'm going to tell you my story. Please bear with me. I'm used to talking data points and wonky speak. And as with everyone here, it takes a little bit of bravery to get up here and talk about your own story. So when I was a teenager, I lived in a rural county in northwest Arkansas. The Ozark Mountains, as they're called. It's a truly beautiful part of the country. I was valedictorian of my relatively small high school class and earned a full academic scholarship to attend the University of Central Arkansas. I did freshman year very well, all A's, but in my sophomore year, I met someone. We've all been there, young, crazy love. And I found out during winter break that I was pregnant. I was uninsured at the time. If I got sick, I would just go to the clinic on campus. But obviously, the campus clinic was not going to cut it this time. So I went through, I'm going to have to stay here, sorry. So I went through all too cumbersome process to sign up for Medicaid. And Medicaid covered all my prenatal appointments, my delivery, and my postpartum care. During my postpartum visit, I received really great advice from my OBGYN's nurses, and Medicaid paid for me to have a long-acting reversible contraceptive, the most effective contraceptive available at the time. It was the first time I had had access to consistent birth control, and it would allow me to wait to have more children until I was ready. I did go back to being uninsured after my postpartum period, but this was 2006. Things would change in 2014 in Arkansas, because they actually took the money and expanded Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. From 2014 on, anyone in my situation in Arkansas at least could have accessed Medicaid under the expansion. My daughter, Eliana, was automatically enrolled in Medicaid when she was born, like all babies born to mothers on Medicaid are. She remained on Medicaid the entire time we lived in Arkansas. With help from the Medicaid program and other safety net programs such as food stamps, I was able to finish college, and I graduated magna cum laude with a degree in sociology in spring of 2009. That summer, I married Eliana's father, and we moved to Austin, where we would both attend graduate school. Eliana enrolled in CHIP here in Texas, because we both had part-time jobs. After I graduated with my master's in social work from UT, I immediately started working for the state of Texas. I now made too much for Eliana to be eligible for CHIP, but that's okay because I had job-based insurance. You see, for me, Medicaid wasn't just a safety net. As my colleague Chasey Anderson from the Children's Defense Fund puts it, it's a safety ladder. These programs made sure that I was covered during my pregnancy and that my daughter was covered until I could finish school and get a job. In Texas, over half of our births are paid for by Medicaid, and nearly half of our children are covered by Medicaid or CHIP. These programs are providing health and security for the next generation of Texans. So I urge you to remind your senators that a vote for this bill is a vote against the children of our state.